Hey guys, how are you all doing? Welcome back to my channel. So today I'm doing my spring book haul. These are a bunch of books that I've gotten since my last book haul, which I believe was my Christmas book haul. These aren't all of the books that I've gotten. I'm basically just chosen the ones I'm most excited to talk about because I have hauled some in reading vlogs that I don't feel like re-showing you guys. If you want to see some of the books that I bought with Christmas money or whatnot, then you can go ahead and check my February reading vlogs from the BookTube games where I unboxed all of them for you guys. First, let's go with some books that I purchased at the thrift store because there are a few. I went to Valley Village with Lorena. I ended up spending way too much money and I had to carry all of these books home in a really bad paper bag, and it was awful, but so worth it. So let's talk about the books that I got. So the first one is The Hunger Games Catching Fire by Suzanne Collins. This is the UK edition. I don't know why it was at my Valley Village, but like, I'm not complaining. I've never seen these editions before. I might have seen them online, but I for sure have never seen them in person. And I've been wanting to collect some versions of the Hunger Games or like annotate a set of the Hunger Games, and so I saw this and I just couldn't resist. Like, look at that beautiful purple behind the Mockingjay. So I purchased it, even though I may never get the first or the third one to complete the set. I just thought it was way too beautiful to pass up, so I bought it. It wasn't that expensive. I just went for it. And then I bought two editions. Not one, but two editions of Anne of Green Gables. You guys, if you know me at all, you know that I absolutely adore Anne of Green Gables. I actually just made a whole new shelf after purchasing these books specific to Anne of Green Gables. So I'm obsessed. With these two copies, I now own eight copies of Anne of Green Gables. It's fine. So the first one that I got is this one. I don't know what edition this is or what it's called. Oh, it's the Illustrated Junior Library Edition. So it's illustrated by Jody Lee. So that's exciting. So it's just a really beautiful illustrated edition. Look at that Green Gables on the back. So it has illustrations all throughout, like this beautiful one right there. And then there's another one of Anne and Gil in here that I love. Look how beautiful. I'm obsessed. I think it's adorable. I have it displayed on my shelf with its beautiful cover of Anne. And funny story, I went back to Valley Village just a couple days ago and I found Anne of Avonlea in this edition, and I was so close to buying it, but I opened it up to look at some of the illustrations and some of them looked very familiar and like they were from Anne of Green Gables, and that's because they were. So I basically opened it up and it had Anne of Green Gables written like that on the side, and it had those same illustrations of Gil and Anne and Diana and Anne. Like, I had these exact same illustrations. So basically it was Anne of Green Gables, but it was bound as Anne of Avonlea, which is so funny, and I kind of regret not buying it because it would have been just so funny to just laugh at. But yeah, so I love this. It's a beautiful addition to my collection and I am obsessed with it. And the other edition of Anne that I bought is this one. Again, I don't know what this edition is. It's illustrated in color by Troy Howell, but I don't know like officially what edition it is. It just says Children's Classics. Yeah, so it's just a series of children's classics. And it's just so like old looking and beautiful, and it's got Matthew and Anne on the front, which I love, and it's got Gil and Anne on the back. The spine is just really beautiful, and again it has illustrations inside. So there's Anne hitting Gil with the slate over his head after he calls her carrots. I don't know, I just think it's really beautiful, and I treasure all sorts of different editions of Anne, so I'm really happy with these. And then Lorena spotted something behind me when I was trying to like flick through some books that I had and trying to decide what I wanted to buy, and she's like, I think I see something Harry Potter behind you, and I was like, what? So I turned around and I saw this, which I've never seen before, but I believe it's from like the original like 2001 line of like merchandise, because that's what it kind of looks like, and I believe it said published in 2001 on the back. First Scholastic printing, September 2001. This retailed for $25.99 in Canada. Holy wow. So this is the Sorcerer's Stone. Sorcerer's Stone, but we'll forget that. And it's a deluxe pop-up book. And I've never seen this before, like I said, but it's one of the coolest things I've ever seen. Are you ready for this? I don't think you are. Oh, look at that. And it's like an interactive thing. So if you look at Dumbledore here, and then you see McGonagall in cat form, there's a little tab right here, and if you pull it, look at the cat, she turns into McGonagall! How freaking cool is that? Look! Beautiful Hagrid, baby Harry at the top, it's adorable. and then you turn it, and it's the beautiful Hogwarts lake scene with the first years, which is adorable. Just really beautiful and kind of just really fun, and I just think it's really fun, and I think it'll be fun to like show my children one day, or just, you know, to sit around and play with like a child. I mentioned that I went to Valley Village again a couple days ago, and I picked up City of Ashes by Cassandra Clare. I don't remember if I hauled it, but I also bought City of Glass in this new paperback edition, and so I'm slowly collecting all of Cassie Clare's books in these editions. So now I have City of Ashes, and I think it's beautiful, and the goal is to annotate these ones one day, so we'll see if that happens. So now for some other books. I'm going to try to go in somewhat of an order of when I bought them. So I know for sure that I hauled this and unboxed it in a reading vlog. I believe it was a BookTube Games reading vlog, but I love it so much that I just wanted to show it again. So it is The Archived by Victoria Schwab. This was actually sent to me by Kirsten. I love and adore her. She's one of my newer BookTube friends, and I'm obsessed with her. She's literally one of the kindest people that I've met here on BookTube, and I'm literally obsessed with her. So she found this at her bookstore and decided to send it to me because she knows how much I love The Archived, and she knew that I really wanted the hardcover, so she messaged me saying that she found the hardcover and would I want it, because if you guys do not know, these are out of print, and so they're really hard to find, and if you do find them, they can be really expensive online. So I was really grateful to her for sending this to me, and I will cherish it for the rest of my life. I have her note that she sent me tucked inside, and I plan on like taping it in here or something. I love it so much. I keep it displayed on my shelf because it just makes me super happy, and I hope that I can find the Unbound someday, because I would love to complete the duology. Oh, I love this book so much. So then me and my mom went to the mall one day, and I found a copy of Restore Me in paperback. I bought this so I could annotate the whole series in paperback. I just love the series so much. So I bought Restore Me in paperback to match my collection so that I could annotate them. And then while we were there, they had a deal going on to where if you spend $30, you got 5 times the plum points, and plum points are part of your reward program, where if you get so many points to get money off. So I was like, well, I gotta buy another book, and I saw A Chrissa Dark and Lonely by Bridget Kemmerer? I don't know. And this is a book that's been really hyped up on BookTube. I know Julia really loves it, and basically everyone loves it right now, and I got really excited and I just bought it. I'm trying not to buy books just randomly. I try to have like a real reason for buying them, but I couldn't find anything else that I wanted. I really wanted that deal where you spend $30, so I got it. And then I don't remember when I got this, but at some point at Barnes & Noble I found The Glittering Court by Rochelle Mead on bargain for $7.98, and this has actually been on bargain at Barnes & Noble for a good like year and a half now. Maybe it's like a year that I like recognized and I saw, but all of the copies I ever had were like really damaged and battered, and so I never bought it. But I guess they like restocked them or whatever, and so there was this one, and it was actually in really good condition, and I haven't read any other Rochelle Mead books outside of the Vampire Academy world, so I'm really excited to give this one a chance. I'm pretty sure I've heard relatively good things about this one, whereas with her other books I've heard pretty bad things. I don't know what this one's about, but I'm really excited to read it. I went back to Barnes & Noble and I bought Defy Me by Tahara Mafi. This book came out this month, and I've already read it. I'm obsessed with it. I know that there are actually some mixed reviews about this book, but I personally really loved it. You'll hear more about that in my April wrap-up, but I had to get it from Barnes & Noble because I really wanted the Barnes & Noble exclusive edition. Although, if I'm being completely honest, I did not enjoy the bonus content that came with this. I thought it was pretty pointless. I absolutely adore this book, and I'm really happy that I have it in my collection now. And then Julia, being the sweetheart that she is, bought and sent me The Princess and the Fangirl by Ashley Poston. She surprised me with this. I didn't know that I was getting this. I kind of suspected because she told me not to buy it, but I didn't know for sure if I was getting it. I cannot wait to read this because it sounds so freaking good. And then the last book that I have to share with you guys today is The Red Scrolls of Magic by Cassie Clare. I actually was not planning on purchasing this right away because I really have no plans of reading it right away because I have so many other things I need to read. But we were at Costco and I saw it for $20, and Cassie Clare books have gotten really expensive in Canada. They are literally $33. Normally our hardcovers are around $22 to $25, and this book's $25 in America, so that's normally what a book would be for us in hardcover in Canada, but for some reason her books have just gotten so expensive, so when I saw that it was $20 at Costco, I had to just grab it regardless of whether or not I'm going to read it anytime soon. But now that I have it, I really want to read it. This is the first book in the new trilogy by Cassandra Clare and Wesley Chu called The Eldest Curses Trilogy, and it's all about Magnus and Alec, and I'm so excited. This book particularly takes place while they're on vacation in Paris, and so I'm really excited to just read more about Magnus and Alec because they're my favorites. That was my spring book haul. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Give it a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Comment down below what books you guys have been buying recently because I'd really love to know. Subscribe if you have not yet already, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!